pretty sure y'all know by now that when I see something and I want it, I'm extremely indecisive. And I can't make up my mind if I want this or this or this or keep this or sell that and get this.
Infinit Ryda.
Yeah, it is toasty out here today, and I know I'm always so indecisive. I'll get a motorcycle and then I'll keep it for a little while, and then I'm like, oh, I came across something newer and I love the way it looks, and I like this about it, and I like that about it, and I like this and this and this and this and this and this and this about it. I think I need to get my shit together. Before I start talking about all the stuff that I like so much about that StreetFighter, which that was a 2013 StreetFighter that somebody traded into the dealership, and I was seriously considering selling my monster to pick up that StreetFighter. I'm still kind of considering it. The StreetFighter comes with 132 horsepower versus my Ducati Monster 1100 only has 100 horsepower, but that's in its stock configuration, which by no means is mine's fully stocked. Now, one of the big differences is the StreetFighter is going to come putting out 69 foot-pounds of torque versus my Ducati Monster is putting out 76 foot-pounds of torque in its stock configuration. Now, I know people like horsepower is way more on it though, but to be real with y'all, you feel torque. Horsepower is what the engine is letting out, but torque is what you actually feel. When you hit a throttle and you feel that G-force or that it's going, baby, that is torque. That ain't got shit to do with horsepower. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. The Monster, or at least the 1100, is an extremely torquey motorcycle. It's got a shorter wheelbase, so it's more maneuverable because it's gonna dip into the corners and things like that a lot better. And the torque on it is higher out the box. So do you want more horsepower or do you want more torque? That's something I gotta think about. I see you playing on your dirty bike. Look at you. Oh, you getting it on that dirty bike. Get it. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I first saw that StreetFighter, the look of it and the style of it just caught my eye. I walked past it in the dealership. It was in the back in the service, and I was like, damn, what is that? Because I haven't seen too many StreetFighters up close and in person. So I fell in love with the look of that thing for about a good couple of hours there, like for a minute. But then I started thinking about my Monster and how she looks and how I've changed her to make her so damn sexy. And I'm like, do I really want to put that much effort into another bike right now? And then I don't even know, just like I didn't know if I was gonna why am I going so slow? This ground is very slick because it literally just got done raining, and that's like, it didn't even rain long. That's when it's the most slippery on the ground, and I can feel the slickness. And I'm just being careful. She popped up a little bit right there. So one thing you never know when you first get a motorcycle is how much you're gonna like or enjoy that bike. I know for a fact that I enjoy my Monster. So by me jumping over to the StreetFighter, what if I don't like the way the seating position is? Or what if I don't like the comfort of it? Or what if there's just a ton of shit about it I don't like? That's kind of my dilemma, because I've done that before. Like, I traded in my R6 at one point and got an R1 and felt like the R1 was just too much power for the street for what I was doing on it, which technically it wasn't. It's just I like to push bikes to the limit sometimes, and I kept trying to push that R1 to its limit, and it's just too much power. It was just too much power for the street, and I just wasn't feeling it as much as I liked my R6, which I know that's ass backwards. Most people love their R1s way more than they love their R6s, but that's a totally different topic. The things I like the most about that StreetFighter is I love the belly pan, the sleek look of it. The tail section sits up a little higher, but I could tell the wheelbase is a little bit longer. When the wheelbase is a little bit longer, it's not going to turn into the corners as quick. So that's something I was trying to think about too. Even though I'm not doing that aggressive of riding, whipping in and out and turning in the corners too much, maybe sometimes. Well, I really like the way that bike rides. If any of you have ridden a Ducati StreetFighter, the 2012, 13, 14, that range, let me know, what are your thoughts of it? And if you've ridden the Monster too, let me know if you like the Monster or the StreetFighter better, because I honestly don't know what I want to do at this point. Woo! I already know I love the way my Monster sounds. I'll tell y'all right now, my motorcycle sounds way more aggressive than that StreetFighter does. Like, it's a night and day difference. But I think I like picking up something new and customizing it. But I haven't even had my Monster that long, and to get that StreetFighter, I do have to sell the Monster if I wanted to get it, because there's literally no more room in the garage. And I'm not gonna sell the V Rod, because that's the one that I've put bags on and stuff, and that's the one me and Miss Ryda go out and ride if we want to go out together on the bike. I'm not selling Harley. You know, she kind of grew the channel. That's my girl, that's my baby, and I put too much money in her. She ain't going nowhere. And I kind of want to hold on to the Z125 Pro, and even if I did sell her, that's Betty Boop, if I sell her, that's still not gonna free up enough garage space to put a bigger motorcycle in, because again, the StreetFighter's a little bit bigger than my Ducati Monster. In this video, I really need y'all help. Let me know, what would y'all do? Mine's is a 2012 Ducati Monster 1100 Evo, and that's the other thing. This is an 1100 motor. The motor in that other bike is an 848. I don't know the big difference between the two motors. I don't know if one is a lot more maintenance. I know that was liquid cooled, this one's air cooled, so that's a little bit more maintenance right there. But I haven't done enough investigating into that bike. I'm gonna do more for sure, because I'm still considering it, because it's still sitting up at the dealership. But I just don't know if I want to get rid of my Monster to pick that up. So which one do y'all like the look of better too? Do you like the look of the Monster, how it's more of that classic Ducati with the trellis frame, shorter wheelbase? I don't know which one looks more aggressive. I will say that the StreetFighter looks more, the look of it looks more performance oriented. It looks like it's a lot faster. But the way my Monster is set up, it looks kind of sick too. And these are the Monsters that everyone loved. This is the last generation that had that trellis frame that everyone loves, that created that iconic popular Ducati. And I like to hold on to those iconic type of motorcycles. That's why I'm holding on to my Sportster, because I know they're going to get rid of those pretty soon, and I kind of wanted to planned on holding on to this as well, but I just don't know. What up, playa? So let's start this conversation. I need y'all to be as engaging as possible in this video. I need y'all to give me y'all feedback, because I'm confused right now. I don't know what to do. Would y'all grab the Ducati StreetFighter, or would you hold on to Wraith? My Monster is here. Now, the StreetFighter does have a huge pro on it. It only got like 3,000 miles on it, versus Wraith has 10,000 miles on it, but I still feel like that's fairly low miles for a 10-year-old motorcycle. Like, it's definitely not an excessive amount of miles, but 3,000 is like, you might as well say that puppy new. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and please share the content.